We're taught not to judge a book by its cover, but what about a game by its cover? Everybody, you're watching TBS, The Brandon Show. I am the speech of the speechless, the voice of the voiceless, the antique of the antiqueless. Today you're watching Batman Arkham City gameplay. I'm not going to really talk about this gameplay too much, but it is my first time playing it after beating it. Got a new game plus. This is on the early goings. I'm struggling slightly because I'm getting used to the whole not getting an indicator feature for reversals. But that's not the topic. Today's topic: box art, video games, disc art, video games, generally art in video games. When I say art, I mean that fraction of the budget that goes into the entire video game, and what we see is the outcome on the box, on the disc. Just these features that seem to be cut or seem to be removed in the instance we get the game. If you're overrunning your budget, they'll cut the art budget first. I'm not talking like the in-game features, like for example, Batman. You see, water on the streets. That's not the art I'm talking about the pure art we see. Now, disc art, I think, has gotten extraordinarily lazy. I think I've talked to many people about Halo Reach's disc art pickup because I have a real problem with how boring it looks. Now, of course, I'm not gonna say, they should spend all their money on disc art. That's unrealistic. It's impossible. But what I think they should spend a little bit of time on is the box art. What's the first thing we all see when we're getting a video game? It's the box art. It's the cover. When I was younger, I used to judge a book by its cover, a box by its cover, all the time. That's how I would make my decisions on what game to play. When I was young, I'm talking like 5, 6, I didn't know it was good. I didn't read Nintendo Power or whatever. I didn't know Zelda was apparently a great game, or Metal Gear Solid would be a great game either. What I knew was, that looks cool. Maybe that has Power Rangers, I don't know. But that was interesting to me. Look at the box art for Batman Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. Partly the reason why I'm playing this game and featuring it. So, the Game of the Year Edition typically is all the downloadable content collected onto one disc, maybe two, who cares really. But it's sold at maybe a fraction of the price or the same price. It's kind of a collector's item. Or for people who haven't bought the game yet, it's a way to get them to buy it. This cover, however, is a disaster. They throw quotes everywhere, 10 out of 10, greatest game of all time. All these quotes, and it's just overload to the brain, and it's no longer aesthetic. Think about the days of really good box art. Like Wind Waker was a pretty simple one, but you got the adventure. It was like a summertime swimming, sailing thing. Kingdom Hearts 1 was a really dark and interesting cover. Kingdom Hearts 2. Batman Arkham City, when you first saw it, before they destroyed it, had Batman with his arm in the air. A little bit blood, I think it was. That's interesting. That appeals to me as a gamer. Hey, what's the game? Xenoblade. That game has an amazing cover. I love seeing the sword in the field. It looks great. It makes me want to play it. I think we're getting ripped off here. Or I think the game studios are getting ripped off. What's the first thing we see in advertisements? Again, it's the box art. Spend an extra $500. Get a real artist. You know what? I bet you there are a lot of unemployed artists out there who would love to design art. Don't give me simplistic box art like Arkham City Game of the Year Edition. I want big concepts. I want things that used to get me interested. How many times have you seen a plain old book with the name of the author and the name of the book, and you're like, okay. I bet you a lot of people who read Harry Potter probably saw, dragon on there, like, I want to read that now. I know that's what happened for me. I'm not sure about everyone else. But it just seems like a simplistic thing to do. Just improve your box art. Make it aesthetic. You are losing. I'm not saying they're losing like 10% of the market, but they're losing someone. And if you lose any money on an industry, you're losing money. You're not going to do well. Or you're losing just a little fraction. That little fraction comes out of someone's pocket. It's just an easy way. It's easy compromise. Now, discard is a hugely different issue. I think Grand Theft Auto 3, by the way, had the best discard. Like, you had all these images of the characters. It was really interesting to see. But that's not going to sell them copies. What's going to sell them copies is the box art. Why do we see posters of these action movies? And people, like, movie studios have it right. They know, let's not do a generic movie thing. They know these tried and true ways of grabbing people's attention. It seems like video games, if they want to be taken seriously, take your box art seriously. Gameplay. Wrapping up. I really actually like Batman Arkham City. It's a fun game. I really wish the box art would actually justify the game itself. And he's been shot! Batman. Will you ever learn? Alright, I'm just gonna let this cutscene play out. You know who it's been? TBS. Hopefully I'm on TYT Nation by now. I've been campaigning hard. Hashtag get TBS on TYT. Anything. Like, comment, favorite. Even leave a comment. What's your favorite video game art? I want to know.
This is gonna hurt.
Two guns, bitch.
And I thought it was cats who have 9 lives. How's it hanging, Harv?